Hello all, this is Santosh and welcome to TechDesign. So this is a second video in the series of suspension assembly, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make a second part, that is front side plate. So this is going to be a front side plate, and this is a right side and this is a left side. So we are going to create both of them in a different manner. So this I'm going to do it in a part modeling, and the left side is very much similar to the right side. So we are going to create it with a wavelength geometry. So first I'm going to show you in this video on right side plate by using a part modeling. So let's get started guys. So I'm going to go to new file now. Here I'm going to keep everything as it is, and unit should be inches, and you can just click OK. So once you click OK, you can see the part modeling workbench is here. So I'm going to go to sketcher environment on this particular plane, and I'll just click OK. So here I'm going to start with some simple profile. So go to profile and start creating a profile. So before going to that, I'm going to create a line here, which is of a dimension 2 inches. Okay. So let me fit this, and this point, center point, should be coincide with this sketch origin. So press C and select a coincide, and this point should coincide each other. Okay, so now let me go to profile and start creating a simple profile. Okay, so this is the profile. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give some dimensions to this. So press D and start providing the dimensions. So this height is 0.215 inches, and this is going to be 0.315, and this height is 0.5. Okay, and this line should be collinear to each other. So first we will provide the dimensions, and then later we can make a coincide. Sorry, let me delete this. Press D again, and from this point to this point it is 1.050. okay, and then this height is 0.345. so this length is 0.795. okay, and now this is 0.275 inches. So all the dimensions are in inches. So from this point to this it is 1.825. okay, yeah, so that's all we have in this one. So as I said you, these two should be collinear. So press C. We can do this collinear by two methods. So point on a curve, so this point can be made on this curve, or else we can just go to collinear and make these two lines collinear. Okay, so now on this side we have a line here. So this is line with a dimension of 0.425. okay, and then we have an arc here. So this is our arc, and make sure that this arc is not tangent to this line. So don't make it as a tangent, then you will end up with a, if you make a tangent, then you will end up with a over constrained sketch. So now I'm going to give a dimension for this. This is going to be a radius of 1 inch. okay, and this point, center point, should lie on this x-axis. So you can see now it is on x-axis. okay, let me make it as a point on a curve. So this point should be on this curve. okay, and then there is a line we need to draw. So go to line and draw the line here. So this line is going to be tangent to this arc. So press C and give these two tangents. okay, so these two lines should be touch each other. So go to corner and create a corner over here. So press D there is an angle for this line with this horizontal line, which is of okay, so between this line and this line, sorry guys, so let me escape and hit D again. So between this line and this line there is an angle which is of 48 degree. Okay, so now we have a distance here between this point to this point. It is of 0.989. okay, okay, so yeah, so now you can see here our sketch is fully constrained. So we are also left with few more circles and profiles, so let us draw that. So I need 3 circles here. So this circle is of 0.750, and then one more circle with a 0.55. okay, and there is a one more circle with 0.625. okay, so all these are concentric, and we can keep them over here, and let me give the dimensions. So press D, and the distance between this point to this x-axis is 0.682. okay, and then from this point to this edge is 1.063. okay, yeah, so the circles are done. Now we have a rectangle shape here. okay, so this should be horizontal, and the length for this is 0.315, and this height is 0.187. okay, so now I'm going to click OK. So now you can see here our sketch is fully constrained, so we don't need to do anything here. We can just check out all the dimensions once. okay, and now I'm going to finish the sketch. okay, so let me fit this. So now I'm going to extrude. So go to extrude and connect a curve and stop at intersection. So I'm going to select this curve, and here as well these two curves. okay, so it should be 0.315 inches, and you can just click OK. So once this is done, I'm going to create an edge blend here. So there is an edge blend here with a radius of 0.1575, and let me select these edges. So these two edges and these two edges. So now you can just click OK. So once this is done, we have a circles here. These should be extruded. So let me go to extrude and select the outer circle. okay, so this I'm going to select, and the value is 0.035, and it should be united with the body, and it should be in the reverse direction, and you can just click OK. So now you can see here the body has been added. So now we have to go to extrude again, and let me select an inner circle now. So go to static wireframe and select the inner circle. okay, and here I'm going to give the start is 0.44 and the end is 0.0938. okay, so this should be minus 0.44, and this is going to be 0.0398. okay, so now you can just click OK. And then we have one more extrude for this circle. So go to extrude, and you can select a smaller circle now, and you can just remove the material completely. okay, so this is what we got. So now we need to provide an edge blend for this particular edge. So go to edge blend and the radius is 0.216, and select this edge. So now you can just click OK. So now we need to create a circle here. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in sketcher movement on this plane. So go to sketch on this particular plane and click OK. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select a circle, and this circle should start from this center point and extended until this. So we don't need any dimension or anything to constrain this, so it is fully constrained. You can finish the sketch. Okay, so now go to extrude and extrude this circle. So it should be from 0, okay, until extended. So this surface I'm going to select, and it should be united with the body. So you can just click OK. So now we have an edge blend here. So go to edge blend, and it is of 0.032 inches. So select this edge, and you can just click OK. So now we have a chamfer on this circle. So go to chamfer, and it is of 0.045 inches and symmetric, and select this and click OK. So now we have a multiple edge blends here. So let us give those edge blends. So here I'm going to give the edge blends. So this is 1.875 radius. So just select this edge. Sorry, 0.1875. Okay. The similar way I'm going to select this edge. You can just click OK. And we also have an edge blend here. So go to edge blend, and this is 0.032, and select this edge. Click apply. So now the same 0.032 value, and it should be on this edge, and as well as this edge, and as well as this edge. Okay, so you can just click OK. And now we have to give an edge blend on this edge as well. So let me hide this sketch and go to edge blend again. Now select this edge now. So this is going to be 0.015. And just click OK. Now the edge blend should be given on this edge. So go to edge again. This is 0.125, and just click apply. And the last edge blend is on this edge. So this is 0.032, and just click OK. So now most of the edge blends are done. So now we have to go to sketcher environment. Okay, so go to sketch on this plane. This is going to be our sketcher plane, and you can just click OK. So here I'm going to create two circles. So go to circle. So this is 0.315 radius, and the one more is 0.125. Okay, so and then there is a tangent line here. Okay, so this is the tangent line. Okay, so this circle should be tangent to this x-axis. So press C and go to tangency. So this line should be tangent to this, and now we are going to extend these two lines and close this line. So create a corner here. Okay, so now we need a distance here between these two, so the distance is 0.253. Okay, so this side we are going to add a material, so it is not required to give a dimension. So suppose if you want to make it fully constrained, give the dimension whatever you want. Okay, so but it should not cross this model. So we are going to add a material here. So now this is done in this sketch. It is done, so we can just finish the sketch. So here I am going to now extrude this. So go to extrude and select this. So it is already selected. We can reverse this. This is going to be 1 inch and it should be united with this body. Click OK. So once this is done, we have multiple edge blends here, so we can just provide edge blends one by one. So the way how the edge blend is given, that matters a lot when it comes to part modeling. So now I'm going to go to edge blend, and this is going to be 0.125. Click apply. So the next edge will be these two. So select this edge and then this edge. Okay, so this is 0.032 and click apply. So again there is an edge blend 0.032, and here I'm going to select this edge. So as soon as you select this, you can see here everything is selected. Okay, and now I'm going to select this and click apply. In the same way, we have to provide an edge blend here. So this is also 0.032. And now the same edge blend should be given to this chamfer. So select this 0.032 and this is also 0.032. Just click OK. Okay, so now we have a rib here, so we have to create a rib. In order to create a rib, we need a sketch. So first we can create a sketch and then we can make a rib. So for that I'm going to create a plane here. So go to plane. So it should be at a distance from this face and 0.5 inches, and it should be in the reverse direction. You can just click OK now. So now go to sketch environment on this plane and you can just click OK. So now we can draw a line here, and we need to provide a dimension for this. Press D, and the angle between these two x-axis is 40 degree. Okay, and this line, this point should lie on the same vertical line. So this point and this center line. Okay, and now the distance from this point to this center line is 0.2. Okay, so now we can see here there is a one dimension that is left, that is this length. So this length it is not required to give, so I'm going to give finish. Okay, so using this curve I'm going to create a rib here. So go to menu, insert, and design features, rib. So this is the curve I'm going to select, and 0.1 is the inches. Okay, the thickness. You can just click OK. So once this rib is done, we have to provide an edge blend for this. Go to edge blend and select this edge 0.032 and this as well 0.032. Click apply. In the same way, we have to provide 0.032 on this edge as well. Okay, so just click OK. So now we have to create a plane here with 1 inches of distance. So I'm going to give 1 inch, and from this face, so it should be in the opposite direction, and you can just click OK. So now I'm going to create a sketch on this plane. So go to plane and select this sketch. So let me reverse this direction. Okay, so now I can just click OK. So here I'm going to draw a simple circle. So this is my circle with 0.25 diameter, and this should be tangent to this line. So press C and tangent C. So this line should be tangent to this. Okay, and also it should be in the center. So what I can do is I'll just press C and let me give a horizontal alignment from this point to this center point. Okay, so now I can just click finish. So here I'm going to go to extrude, and I'm going to extrude this circle. Okay, so it should be in the reverse direction, and it should be until next. So whatever the until next surface or plane, whatever you may have, so until that it will be extended, and just click apply. In the same way, I'm going to select it again, and now it should be subtracted from the body, and you can just click OK. Okay, so now you can see here we have a sharp edges. We need to provide an edge blend here. So now let me go to edge blend, and the radius is 0.015, and this edge I'm going to select and click apply, and again I'm going to select these two edges with the same value, and you can just click OK. Okay, so let me select one by one. I'm going to deselect this, click apply, and then again select this edge and click OK. So and then we have to create a plane again. So go to datum plane. So this time it is going to be a bisector plane. So go to bisector plane and select this face and this face, and just click OK. So we are going to create an chamfer here, sorry, a rib here, in the similar way how we have created here. So we are going to create a line and then create a rib. So go to sketch armament on this plane again, and you can just click OK. So let me draw a line here. So this is going to be my line. So now hit the D. So from this point to this center line, the distance is 0.424. Okay, and then there is an angle here between these two, this y-axis, it is 22 degree. Okay, and from this point to this edge, the distance is 0.46. Okay, so that's all. We are left with one dimension, so that is this dimension. It is not required to provide. So let's finish the sketch. So now we can go to menu, insert, and design features, rib. Okay, so point 1, you can just click OK. So now we need to provide an edge blends here. So go to edge blend, and the radius is 0.0032, and we can select these two edges, click apply, and now we can select outer edge and just click OK. So now we are going to create a last sketch for this particular model. So that is going to be here. Press sketcher, select a sketch, and go to on this plane. And here we are going to create multiple two circles. go to circles, and from this center point, it is the first circle is 0.22 diameter, and the next one is 0.125. Okay, these two should be coincide and concentric to each other, and we can just finish the sketch. So now we need to extrude, do an extrude. Okay, so go to extrude again and select the outer circle. Okay, so it should be connected curves, and select this outer circle, and it should be removed from the material, and you can just click apply. Okay, so now again select the same circle. It should be in the reverse direction now, and it should be 0.15. Okay, so it should be subtracted. You can just click OK. Now we have a small circle here, so go to extrude. So this is a through hole, so you can select this, reverse the direction, and remove the material. Okay, so once this is done, we have an edge blend here in order to provide. So go to edge blend. It should be 0.015. Okay, and this is going to be our edge, and you can just click OK. Okay, so now we have some holes, so holes to be provided. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to hole here. So now I'm going to go to this plane or surface. So this is my first point, and I'm going to create one more point here because I need two holes which are identical. So now you can see we can just provide a dimension here. So the distance between these 2 points is 0.435. Okay, and now press C, and it should be coincide. So whatever this point should coincide with the center of the circle. So these two should coincide each other. Okay, and also these two should be horizontally aligned. So select this horizontal alignment between these two. Sorry. Okay, so now I can just close it. So now our sketch is fully constrained. So I'm going to finish the sketch. So here I'm going to give a hole with a standard size. Okay, so this is going to be size of this, and then we have full depth type, and then the depth is 0.315 and the tip angle is 118. So this is good. We can just click OK. Okay, so similarly I have to create a one more hole on this surface. So go to hole again. So now I'm going to select the center of this circle. Okay, you can see. Now just click OK. So all the dimensions and everything is same. So you can just click OK. So now I'm going to fit this model and hit Ctrl W and hide everything and show only solid bodies. So this is how we can make this front side plate model, guys. So in the next video, this is going to be a right part, and the left part we are going to create by using a wavelength geometry. So that I'm going to show you in the next video. So please keep watching and subscribe to my channel, guys. Thank you.